welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. In this clip right here, I'm going to show an interview between Donovan Sharp, I think I say, and Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner is going to tell everybody that she loves being a 304. She wants the world to know that I'm a 304, and I do not feel bad about being a 304. Anyway, I'm going to let you watch it for yourself so you can see what it is. Let's get started.
There was a video that I did in my car where I was talking about how I had sex with, was it 3 men in a day?
Yes.
And then I ended up getting a yeast infection.
Yes.
I came out pretty unscathed.
Now, she says she had 3 men that she had sex with in one day. And he's asking her questions about that, and she says she came out of it unscathed. The only thing that she got was a yeast infection. Now, the volume on this clip is not that high. I can't make it go no higher. But I want you to check it out and see what you think about it. I hope you can hear it. I'm going to turn the music down.
For just a yeast infection.
Right.
Considering what I could have gotten.
Right. But did you think
So I think about the ramifications
Yes.
of telling people that I had sex with multiple men. Yes, I don't care. It's the truth. If you don't see me as a potential dating person, then great. One less heart to break. Leave me alone, and I'm going to continue to live my truth.
But you do understand, Brittany, that's hard for a man. Look, like you said, public versus private. Now, if you and I having a conversation, and you're sitting in here, we have a conversation, and you say, well, Shannon, I slept with this many men. Okay, that's one thing. That's between you and I. But to have that conversation, and then everybody, Sam, John, and everybody else knows it, that's a whole different ball game, Brittany.
Brittany says she don't care if you know that she slept with a whole lot of men. She said if you can't accept it, move on. I'm going to find Mr. Right. Because Brittany is trying to say that she believes in true love, and she is delusional. She thinks that a body count is not going to matter to a man. Not just any type of body count, but a body count that is made known to the public. That's what he's talking about, and she said it shouldn't matter.
That's fine with me. I mean, I feel that.
But see, that's selfish because all you're thinking about is you. What about him? He has got to be with you.
He has got to be with me?
No,
or
what
he
I'm
has
saying.
He has the privilege to be with me.
Okay.
Because you know how many women you've slept with?
Brett,
Do you know how many women you've slept with? Yes or no?
I'm doing the interview.
Do you know how many women you slept with?
Yes.
Double digits? Triple digits.
Oh, Lord.
Here we go. Sitting back in this position.
Brittany.
Double or triple?
Brittany, I'm the interviewer. You are the interviewer.
I can't ask any questions?
You can ask questions.
Okay, so
when you have your podcast, invite me on and you and I have this conversation, okay? Now, back to our originally normal scheduled program. You do understand that a man pride his woman to know. Look, I don't have any problem. You know, 3 bodies, 4 bodies, 5 bodies, 10 bodies. That what you did before me. Long as you know, I'm pretty lenient because I've kind of, lawyers, doctors, exotic dancers, yeah. So you love what you love what you love.
Wow.
But it's a high bar to hurdle if she makes things that she's done public. I think you understand what I'm saying.
I don't think I'm asking for the impossible. You literally just said that exotic dancers, lawyers, whoever, you love who you love.
Right.
Who you're drawn to is who you're
Right.
drawn to. The average person is not going to want to make that jump. And that's okay, because I'm not talking to them. I don't need anybody average. I'm not average. There's nothing about my mentality that's average. I don't carry myself as average. I don't look average. I'm not mundane and forgettable, just like these other.
Her pride and her ego is her downfall, man. She thinks she is all that. Now, Brittany is a nice looking woman, but I've seen women that look better than that, and I have dated women who look better than she do. I'm sure most of y'all have too. I mean, this is not like the creme de la creme of beauty when it comes to women. Now, she is telling people that she's not basic, that she's a well-known hoe, and none of that should matter to a man. That shouldn't matter to her Prince Charming, because if he really loves her, he'll look past the fact that she has 1 million or 3 gazillion bodies, that she is a known hoe, that she tells people publicly that she slept with this person and that person and this person, 3 men in one day, got a yeast infection, all this stuff, and none of that should matter to the man who wants to wife her.
remember something. I get so much flack because there's this little box and people want me to just like suck, shut up, make an OnlyFans. Let me finish though. They want me to go over here and just admit that I'm a gold digger, that I trap guys and that I only care about money. But because I go so hard about true love, it's a mother problem.
But you can understand that you say
Because I like sex, like you?
Whoa, Britt.
Because I like sex? Because
That is a very unruly, disagreeable, argumentative woman. She would never have a marriage. She would never have a long-term relationship. She is completely delusional. She doesn't know how to keep her mouth shut during an interview with a man. She cannot respect the man. She can't let this man talk without cutting him off. She yells at this man. You see how she behaved with the Charleston White situation, throwing water and twerking, getting drunk? This woman needs God. If you're religious, I'm going to be real. She needs that. There's some things that only I believe God can fix, and she can't fix it. I don't think therapy can. If she got the therapy, it would take her years to fix her personality because she has a problem.
But you can understand that you say
because I like sex, like you?
Whoa, Britt.
Because I like sex? Because I'm curious?
We're mic'd up and we got boom mics.
I don't
we got
give...
the mic.
No, I don't care.
But I'm saying you can understand why people will find that hard about true love because they're looking at it. True love is not what you're but what you're saying, what you're selling doesn't seem like true love.
What am I selling?
Well, I mean, when you go on and you're in your car and you say, well, I had sex with 3 men.
That was back in 2018,
okay.
by the way. Go ahead. Sorry, I mean, interrupt.
A good point. All right. A lot of women think that their past don't mean anything. If you have a reputation as being the known community whore, and a man that you like sees you and you want to be with that man, but yet he knows about your reputation, he's going to hear about what you used to do. And because what you used to do will reflect on that man if he decides to be with you today. They're going to be like, man, why you with her, man? Even if you change your ways, they're still going to be telling, dog, man, that's not a good match, dog. You with her? Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Sorry, I mean, interrupt.
No man, no woman can outrun their past because all it does, it makes you tired when it catches up with you. So what you did in 2018, people still know about it in 2023. So this notion that you said, well, it happened 5 years ago, it happened 10 years ago. People have what they call the internet. People have what they call memory.
Good. Don't ever forget it. Just know when you tried this, it ain't even about that. No, honestly though, I don't want people to forget. I don't believe you can delete your wholeness. I don't want to.
She said, I don't believe you can delete your wholeness, and I don't want no one to forget that I was in these streets.
You can delete your wholeness. I don't want to. I wouldn't I would not want a clean slate today. Because you know why? This whole journey for me has been learning.
Yes.
So if I'm judged for the way that I learned, then so be it. I don't need you guys to forget anything. I don't want you to, quite frankly, keep bringing it up. Keep talking about it. Because there's so many people that are so curious about me in private. But they don't have the balls to try it in public. And that's fine. You're not for me. I don't need a guy that's going to keep my record of wrongs. I thought that's what the Bible said. That's y'all's favorite little...
I'm just saying, I don't judge. I'm not here
Don't keep no record of wrong.
No, but I'm saying, look.
Don't fault me for doing the best I could with the awareness I had. Right. So if a man doesn't understand that, because you just said a few minutes ago.
Yes.
Excuses. She said, don't fault me with the awareness that I had back then. You know when you're being a whore. You know when you're sleeping with people. You know that sleeping with 3 men in one day or more is not a good look. How much awareness do you need? I mean, come on, that's just excuses, man.
If a man doesn't understand that, because you just said a few minutes ago.
Yes.
A man can make that jump. Will he most likely? Probably not.
Right.
But guess what? Who's for
but
me?
He's not for this.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Who's for me?
Yes.
Who God, creator, source, universe, whatever you want to call it, who God designed for me, none of that matters. So I don't care about all these people yapping about what I'm not going to get, because if I wasn't going to get it, it wouldn't be on my heart. If I wasn't going to get it, I would not be experiencing the dark side of this coin. And that's why The world will bear witness to true love. And they...
You don't get too much more delusional than that. I'm going to tell you something. The reason why she's pushing this true love narrative, man, because she's broken. She knows that she has done so many horrible things. She knows how the world looks at her. She knows about her reputation. So she creates this fantasy world where she can escape true love, so to speak. It is a happy place. She goes there when she's stressed out. She goes there when she's drinking and high. She goes there when the weight of the world is on her shoulders, when everyone is consistently reminding her of all her whorish mistakes that she knows she's guilty of it. And she knows deep down that what she did is wrong. She knows this. It's guilt. So she's projecting. She's trying to create a world in her mind that makes sense to her. That's why it don't make sense to that gentleman interviewing her. It don't make sense to me or anyone else who's probably watching this, what she's saying. It makes sense to her because she has a need. She needs to believe that there's a man who is not going to judge her for her past. She needs to believe that there's a man who's going to accept her for who she is and for what she's done. Even though a part of her tells her that is not going to happen. She needs that, because if she didn't have that, she would probably delete herself. You get what I'm saying? She has to create some kind of peace within herself that she can go to and believe there's going to be a man for me when she knows the numbers are against her. Period.
The world will bear witness to true love. And they will become my footstool. And they will have to see this woman. This is my whole mission statement.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell the truth and still get everything I want. And they're gonna watch me. I don't have to play by your guys' rules. I do my way.
Are you okay?
And it ain't been working. You've been doing things your way for a long time and you still single.
I don't have to play by your guys' rules. I do my way.
Are you okay with the way it's played out thus far?
Absolutely. I'm at peace with it. There's nothing I could have done differently. I'm not in
Oh, there's a lot you could have done differently. Stop saying that there's nothing you could have done differently. Stop it.
This is the way I was meant to do it. I don't question fate. I accept my fate. I accept my destiny. So if that means that it takes me 10 years for my Mr. Wonderful to come, then that's fine. I'm patient.
Nothing. You wouldn't change a thing about the way it's transpired.
No. For what? Because here's the thing about regret. If I regret things that happened, then that means I have to erase the awareness that I gained. And I would not trade this awareness. I would not trade going back to when I was 20, 18 years old. I would not trade a clean slate for the wisdom that I have. I have a well of wisdom. That's why when I speak, people are captivated.
Boy, she is so full of it, boy. She thinks she is a well of wisdom, and when she speaks, people are captivated. No, sweetie pie. People are shocked at what you say. When you say certain things like, oh my gosh, you say that, they're not saying, oh wow, that is so brooding and profound and deep. There's nothing deep about you eating booty. I'm just being honest with you. So I don't know where she's getting that from. But that's her. Sad little thing, man. But what she said earlier about what she say about her man, her Mr. Right is gonna be coming. Let me tell you something. Most time women who look like this, who are nice looking women, they have already had a good guy come to them. They rejected him. They pushed him aside. So when they did that, that good man has went on, probably got another family, got a woman. Women like her do get good men who want her, but she don't want them. So now that she done rejected the ones that maybe God sent to her, there is nobody left. There's no one else there. And she having a hard time believing that. See you later.